Here is our current event story for this week. Friday Free Day. Woo! Okay, so more than 2,100 schools and over 850 school districts across 26 states have switched to a 4-day school week, the majority being in the western United States, where there are more rural schools, and many states are trying out of the box public health strategies to help with work life balance and mental health. Now, I've heard of people wanting a 4-day work week, having that extra weekday to plan appointments, run errands, get things done, even spend time maybe with family or prep for the weekend or recover from the weekend, has been beneficial for those who benefit or from that schedule, who are able to have that schedule. But now it seems they're trying to implement it in schools. So nearly all states west of the Mississippi have at least one district on a 4-day school week, with the largest number of 4-day school weeks seen in Colorado, Montana, Oregon, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, and Idaho. Yeah, west. Most school districts that have tried this are adjusting for a 4-day week to help families avoid missed school days due to appointments, family travel, or work, to create cost savings for the district, or to help with teacher recruitment and retention issues. When the 4-day model was introduced, more than half of families responded positively to the idea. Interesting. Okay. No, that's good to hear. There's always jokes about how, parents enjoy, whether or not they're at work or at home, enjoy that time to themselves or time to focus when their kids are off in school. Paul Thompson, an associate professor of economics in the School of Public Policy and a member of the 4-day school week policy team at Oregon State University. Quite a title. He says there has been a lot of research on the effects of the 4-day school week on student achievement. For many districts, especially rural ones, a shortened week brings up concerns such as student mental health, food provision, and reduced time for classroom instruction or sports practices. So here's the downside to that. Unsupervised children on the day off also present childcare issues for some families, and researchers found increased incidence of juvenile crime in areas with greater 4-day school week prevalence. Idle hands. When you're young, you have time to be bored and get into trouble. When you start adulting, you're too busy adulting to do that, I guess. So Karen Quinbeck, who's vice president of statewide partnerships at the Colorado Education Initiative, says, "We committed to 5th-day programming for anyone who wanted it, and programming that would be aligned to our model of learning, hands-on, experiential, outdoor-focused, community engaged." So more than 40 school districts and public health departments utilize grants from CTC to reach students and families with extracurricular activities and resources that benefit social and mental health. MYN provides students with physical activity outings throughout the week, including Fridays. So what I'm hearing is a lot of activities and community infused time, which I like the sound of that. I think that what we need more of right now is community. I feel like we're having less community. And the idea that social media has both connected all of us and separated us at the same time is wild to me. But that's basically what's happening. And here, it's not just about, there's no school on Friday. They have activities. They have more like different ways of learning available. I see where it says some coaches still have Friday practices. The theater department uses Fridays to build sets or hold extra rehearsals. High schoolers are utilizing their 5th day to work internships or take extra classes through the community college, bolstering their resumes and enhancing their path to college or employment after graduation. So you're always going to have um, people who like don't take advantage or kind of like don't benefit from this. Those students who, when they're at home, maybe they don't have the best home life, so being away is good for them, or perhaps they don't want to really make use of their time, being active. They prefer to just do whatever, or in the case that they mentioned here, maybe getting into trouble. But I feel like the based on what they're saying and what they're offering, the positives outweigh the negatives. So that's why I'm like, this is worth it. This is definitely worth it. Let's see. So our kids love to participate in organized Friday activities. They can rock climb every other week or during ski season, hit the slopes with their friends, activities that are facilitated through community organizations, like MYN, working directly with the school. We often use this day to slowly transition from week to week and to the weekend. It would be great having an extra day to kind of slide into the weekend, to do homework, to work on projects. It's really a huge benefit in all ways. I don't really see a lot of downturn, but I'm wondering if this trend is going to ripple through the rest of the country. Are we going to be seeing more schools and districts and counties taking up this 4 day school week? Oh, let's see. And teachers are benefiting from this. Teachers are getting the Fridays off too. They only have to commit to one Friday per month, and the other Fridays are available for their own professional or personal development. We hear stories about teachers being burned out, having these crazy high expectations, and this is a great way to kind of alleviate some of that stress and give them more breathing. Maybe we can stop losing some of our best and great teachers who are burnt out, overworked, or unsupported. Yeah, I don't see too much of a downside in this. In the post-pandemic era, we know that maintaining work-life balance is essential to a healthy life. So what that tells me as well is introducing this 4-day school week when they're young, we're kind of telling the next generation, hey, it is about balance. So when they go into the workforce, are we going to be seeing more 4-day work weeks now? I mean, they've already started sprouting up more, having more flexibility, which, I think is important because we are more than just our jobs. We are more than just working. We should, we should have that luxury if we can. So I like this idea. I support this idea. I think it's a good idea. And as long as they have the community, the activities, the support in place, then everyone can benefit. Because if you're forcing, you know, families who may not have that Friday off themselves, now they have to come up with extra care, daycare maybe, that those expenses or aftercare, that might be an issue for them. So, but if you have programs, or if you have something happening, clubs, trips, then that can be helpful. So, I think I like this. I like this. Any takers for the Midwest? You guys are gonna move to the Midwest now? Take advantage of this? I'm an East Coast girl, so, but I wouldn't mind taking a little trip over. I've been to Colorado. It's beautiful. Jeez. Texas I've been to. Well, part of Texas. Not the fun part. Yeah, I haven't really done a lot of Midwest traveling, so maybe I'll check out Oklahoma. Alrighty, guys. Let me know how you think about this.